Ground on rise, ground on rise, ground on rise. 3. Ground on rise, ground on rise, ground on rise. 3. Ground on rise, ground on rise, ground on rise. 3. 9. Realm. 9. Realm. Welcome to 9 Realm, y'all. Hey. Give me a moment. We're at a gym house and we got some beloveds, this couple. Got a little political argument going on. I ain't ear hustling, but I'm parked. They just, you know what I mean? Contagious out here, y'all. You contagious to, you know what I mean? Is that ear hustling? I got a little plaque he sent me. They have on there, bingo bitch. That's right. He said, man, when you bingo, that's it. Bingo bitch. He said, man, they keep trying to fuck it off. Sometimes listening is fundamental. A lot of times. Not to be, you know, in people's business and stuff. Just I do it, especially with couples. I sit back and I like to see how they interact with each other and stuff like that. You know, learning is all in all kinds of ways, and you know, as it comes. You can say be nice to each other and be each other's friends and stuff like that, but actually seeing it in the example. Am I saying something out there? The example that those around you can set if you're paying attention. You know, that's the whole purpose of all this, to catch us in our truth and our trillness as we can, as much as we can, so we can teach these celestials and things around us that might not be born with that DNA and all that stuff. That's cool, but they gotta, the complexity bring it in by learning off of us. It's real talk. So, beautiful couple. You know, they was talking. They was talking about politics, and he had Obama, and she had somebody else. Woo. You can tell they were strong with it. I know, but got the car and walked over there, and not arguing. They just talking, talking. I like that. You would say, well, what's so, you know, young folk, what's so, what about that? Well, there's certain things that back in the day, code-wise, we understood with your loved ones and things like that, that you don't really want to talk about because it's a rabbit hole. You know, it can go so many ways, the tentacles, right? And that's religion, politics, see what I'm talking about? Things like that. I don't know what the other one is. Somebody do. Might be X. You're nasty. That's what it is. So, but this here video, video 2 cut off. So this 3, you know, and then we're gonna stand on the ground. You already see that for sure. And then you know it's gonna grow. You know. My sister Sabrina, I was dreaming about you last night. People saying at the endo, we don't know you. Who are you? I know I got a sister named Sabrina out there, that's what I know. Who I kept hearing, man, this, that, did about woo, this, that, woo. I'm like, all right. Good mask out there, because my bro, he was about the same, you know, in the energy like that. But then you start showing, you know, when you were showing up strong with the, you know, dogs and all this stuff and playing your games and stuff, using Most High, God and all that kind of stuff, you know, your choice, your will. To it though, I know Most High put you there because you're the thorn. You're every bit of the thorn. Every bit of the network, every bit of the, you know, YTY. If that, am I saying that right? TYT or TYT? Because Cat Daddy over there showing up more and more. So the young lady coming in and showing up there at A Fitness or whatever down the street. And then the farm scenery and her with her dysfunctional body or whatever was going back in the past. It's like weird. Like people many see, you know, I'm grateful to Most High being here, man. Real talk. I for the I don't judge nobody on what they are, who they are at all, man. Like I say, many must understand I read too well. So I wasn't around my father for no reason. And my father was not who he was for no reason. And I talk about the man who raised me, Abner Hollis Shellman. And in that knowledge, knowing, right? What let me move, because that was playing. I can easily fix it though. That's what these dumb people don't understand. I like doing that because it shows them how, you know, how much their whatever they do don't affect nobody, and it pisses them off more. Like, damn. That's why I like that. So nah, we good. Take all that crap. Let's get there. We don't know each other. We don't know each other. I think we talked briefly one time. I felt that strange. Cause I'm like, dang, you know. Put the two and two together a long time ago about the person. Right? I don't judge you. I really don't. When you brought little girls, tried to bring little girls in the bedroom, you know, from the veterinarian place and all that, seen it for what it was. I ain't judge. All right, cool. All right, see it now. Yeah, and you see her springing this other chick, the chick with the Camaro. You know what I'm talking about. And she all drunk and all that, all hanging out in the room and stuff like that. So I don't judge. Even when I knew, found out right then, okay, cool. Still no judge. It's you. But I knew I had to disconnect because I seen what's coming, trying to be pushed on somebody. And so that means that everything, like people said, this was orchestrated, like to so many other things, right? Cool. And in the orchestration, you find out this stuff, cool. So then you understand it trickles back to who is the ultimate orchestrator in you, Sabrina, because you swing like that. Okay, cool. And then you wanted this, and that swings like that. So y'all was already in cahoots or whatever. But I brought up Pop because same thing, man. Same thing, same exact thing. Now, how much of the trap he fell in and stuff like that, I don't know. I heard things, and from family members. So, but I sit and I'm glad I didn't say a lot of stuff or say anything because the same family members that I heard things that they told me, are the same ones that went and lied to y'all. See what I'm talking about me. So that's why I kind of, don't say nothing. Because they're liars. And if they'll lie on me and, do all that, and, shut it up, then, yeah. They lied on Pop. Hell, half of them killed him. So, was part of it. Um, so watching Pop face that, but he entertained that because he was, he was who he was. He dibbled or dabbled far more than with my desire to, but I don't judge. Like I say, that's him. I understood already. People living their lives and doing whatever. You my daddy and you did that. That don't make nothing on me, because I'm sure going. She put enough into me. I'm like, you don't. You know what I'm saying? Go, take the good with the bad, and what you see good, take it, run with it. What's bad, just that's the other side of people. That's what people are sometimes. So, I didn't judge. So, meaning, yeah, I know you were with family members. That's just real. I know that. Though not twins. When him and Ruth was over at the JR house. Yeah, we know. And the amount of young people that he had to try to battle, because Ruth want to be all out there and stuff. So then you looking at that, and little bro calling, man, you gotta go get home, man, because they trying to do this. All right, don't worry about it. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to him. I wish somebody would. And I found out. They already know. That was when I was in the military, and I could bring a whole unit. Hey, let go. Come down here to my hometown. But wasn't that type of person, man. Because I already knew he doing a lot. So if he doing a lot, then I got to stay out. It's like, no. Yeah, we knew it wasn't going down there, right? So I take that episode because that's the example that was already set for me, and I learned very well. And the same thing process over here. You women that I was getting with, then they, once you with them, then they flip to the other side and be with each other. So it's like, oh, got it. Same MO, same people, same hand in it. And a person did that. That person did that because my daddy was not with them. He wasn't with you. He didn't raise you and all that kind of stuff. I guess you was envious or mad or whatever. And then you feel like you just take it out on the son and stuff like that. Because I look just like him. Yeah. Don't act like him, but yeah. So we understand your hatred. And in that, I'm just going to leave you off like this. Let me tell you something. Roosters and all that, whatever you're going through, it's going to get far worse because you played in my life. You and that little shrimp heart, yeah, y'all played in my life. Yeah. Didn't they, cat? Yeah. Oh, Georgia. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So for that, yeah, it's going just like it's supposed to. See, you thought stopping my function over here, paying these judges not to get my divorce stuff, and stopping my mail and da da da. You thought all that was the way to go. You know what I'm saying? And slowly, y'all gonna continue to find out that was the wrong thing to do. That was the wrong thing to do. That was the wrong thing to do. Why? I don't know you. You don't know me. I don't know you. You don't know me. So in I don't know my family member. How dare I would cross lines and barriers to get to know you in the ways that you went about it and stuff. Your grimy way. Your calculated, disgusting way. And then for those family members to jump on board with it. Not blindly. Not blindly. Folks went and did their homework, research. Took them a while. But they ain't hollering they tired for no reason. They ain't sharing vital information for no reason. So yeah, I don't wish nothing good for you. I ain't gonna tell no lie. I don't know you. Just a human being that came out the storage of somebody we have similar features from. That's it. How we share bring us here, stored it from our grandma. That's it. That's all. I want you to know that. So for those of you, because it's true, your days are coming. Yeah, I had to get that out because oh, that's what it was. Reason, always a purpose, beloved. These are the things that will drive a person insane, crazy, for sure. For those of you who say, you wonder the importance of companionship, family. This is a lot of the reasons why. Pay attention. In a healthy situation and imbalancing. When you're alone, this stuff that goes on, you have to hear and go through and stuff like that. Yeah, they want you, you see how our society is. Oh, go talk to someone, go to therapy, blah, 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 because you have nobody else around you to lean on so that they feel. You see what I'm talking about? So what many of you are able to do, what I'm able to do by example and show, day by day, they want you torn down, structured down, so now you hearing this stuff, it's disgusting behavior going on, da da da, and then they showing propaganda to you of these people bopping around, smiling like things, and you knowing fully well it ain't going all right, but look at they getting married and da da da, and that thing, like, okay, but so then that, and then they feel you have nobody around you. This is machine operation optimum. You understand? That shows you not a God generator operator developer, not even a generator operator destroyer. It's not even that. Other than what you get what I'm saying? Not godly in no way. It's just a entity trying to be in the godly realm. See what I'm talking about? Tampering with godly stuff, with us, godly folks. Okay. So it's cold. See what I'm talking about? So anything that's touched is cold. So what's shattering their perception is your strength, your power. Because if I talk about me, I'm talking about you. Understand that. You have to just know who you are in some way. So why is it he's not in his emotions about this? Why is it he able to get up today and go run it? Because the power of self awareness, that what happened in the past, like many say, you don't look like your past, you don't look like what you've been through. So if I don't look like what I've been through, shouldn't that correlate? Because I don't feel, and I'm not the same inside of what I went through back then. You see what I'm talking about? Now, I'll help you along. You ones that able to read energy and you can monitor, and you have your little equipment that's in me and stuff, so you hear my emotions, feel my emotions, and maybe at times I'll be at my altar and things like that. And I should tell you, I'll be honest with you. In the last 2 months, there's not too many times I've been to my altar and do my prayer and sit with Most High that I don't shed. Now why? I try to tell y'all. Y'all want to correlate it, and these other dummies want to correlate it to, oh, he's crying over you and this, and I ain't crying over relationship, and we passed that. Them layers are peeled back. You know what I'm saying? My heart, the heart condition is ready for, you know what I'm saying? It's filled, so it's ready to love. You see what I'm talking about? That's easy. Now, what you feeling and starting to understand, you see all the shit that's going on in this world? You starting to realize, like others, God, dog, you really is connected. For sure. Why wouldn't I be? Why wouldn't I be? glad you're paying attention now. Yes, there's some of us that truly is God consciousness. For sure. Feel, blah, 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 blah. Now, they know the hands that orchestrate know why. Because now on YouTube, won't put sad stuff. Oh, such and so, da, da, da. And it's like, that's where you come in, beloved, who talked this morning. Don't get in your feelings. No, and that's the process of the test. Things gonna happen. We know things gonna happen. And how Most High didn't process it through me and alleviated a lot of the pressure off of me is, you're gonna cry at this altar where you praying. I'm gonna make you get in your feelings before you see all this. I'm gonna show you what's coming. Everybody with me? So just like some of y'all feel like you got ahead of me in my time, that was the wrong thing to do, because Most High, like, okay, you sit, as long as you sit with me, I'm gonna keep your breast. Yours gonna be different. Theirs is actionable because they're going off with your process of reading your dreams and da-da-da. Cool. But they don't know the actions in it, though. You do, because you walk in it. You're the example. In that, I'm going to show you the actions that's going to happen. And that's when the crying come in, and emotions come in, because I see before you do stuff you can't see. You don't know what's coming. Fires, volcanoes, earthquakes. Why you be in your emotions, Sean? I can't stop that, Most High. Saying something. So, knowing that's coming, then get confirmation from so many of the beloveds that see it before we do. I do. That's how it be in our emotions. So then when it comes, when it actually happens and stuff, we ain't already cried about it. We know it's coming. It's like, Most High, we be trying to tell, but people still be trying to play. Fuck with people money, fuck with people mail, play games. All right, cool, do you. I know I ain't crying for me. See how it go? So keep playing. We like playing now, but it ain't playing with us. When Most High do it, it ain't playing. It's reality, ain't it? See what I'm talking about? All right. So we keep pushing, y'all. People keep messing with the internet and all that kind of stuff. It's funny. When your house burned down, don't say shit to me. All that kind of stuff. All right. So, hey, Sabrina, get with that judge over here and get a stamp, get some envelopes or something like that. Tell that dummy to sign them papers or whatever, and go and get them to me on. I'll give y'all about 72 hours or something. Shouldn't even take that long. There's stuff sitting around somebody's house or something like that. She said she let it run out her dumb mouth about 2 months ago. I already did that. And all that kind of stuff. And I was like, you're not laying with me. You laying with them. Get mad at them. All I want is just the signature. You give me the signature in the paper, you know. Oh, that's what Let's Expand this. So this is where I will entertain the slavery talk. Right? I will entertain the slavery talk, because this is a process of slavery being held over the black man. I can only assimilate out of me, out of my culture. Right? I know vanilla men and tan men, they go through it too, but stereotypically, it's our slave. It's a chain to this nation, how to slave black men down. All right. One we're talking about, because you also get when the woman has the child and the man don't have he just cuffed to what the woman, because it's based, it's all goes to the woman, you know what I'm saying, all off the woman and da da da. So you have good men out there that want to be in their child's life and da. And I'm not throwing shots at nobody, please understand that, because I know a lot of women out there going through stuff, but just the reality, the man's hands are more tied than the woman. All right, the system works for them better, and then, you know, I get it, we understand, but when these women, want to run and not get married, get divorced and die and play these games. We seeing what our society, it's evident. There's no doubt that people have seen this person, know this person, watch the government build this person up and do all that stuff because, you know, they know who I am, and pay for this stuff. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, damn. Mess with people's resources. Government ain't work with no government, no, all because you crossed the line to be a part of a circle. Okay, so the whole circle going, you know, I get it, circle jerk. But the circle, you know, that's what the circle want to pay for, and you know, that's what they, you know, got it. But I'm such more optimistic. You say why? Yeah, you want your freedom papers, man. Yeah, so I get it. I'm a slave to the system. So I don't know who I should, JD, who I should be asking for my freedom papers. Mr. Trump, you know what I'm saying? Or Thomas? Do I got to go to the Supreme Court to get a divorce? Just asking. Because the judge here, right here, told the lawyer he got to go find him after a year. He told me. And then the judge, lawyer gave me only, what he gave me? $1,600 back on my $4,500. Talking about, you got to go find your wife. You know, okay. And then if I find her, what am I supposed to do? Oh, that was the theory of, oh, get back with her so that we don't go down because we effed you over and all that. See what I'm talking about? So let's get this. The Braxtons know, right? One of them one of them messing with that judge, fixing burgers or something in the kitchen and all that stuff. So they know what's going on. Hey, let's get this. Ali, let's get this. Let's get this, y'all. Let's get this. DOJ, DOD, CI, FBI, whoever. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Local, you know. Like Bluff said, you didn't went down there and did reports and stuff, did you? But people coming in your house, that don't make, they don't care. You don't care. They didn't tow that, rip that up, dangled a young man in front of your face and stuff. Like, you know, you gonna do something to him. I ain't gonna do that. Young man, good man. He ain't doing it, he just part up. He was just this. We want the head, the brains. We want all this. All that went up in the HIPAA, went up in your HIPAA stuff, got information on your medical stuff. We want them folks. Mess with your military stuff and all that stuff. We want them folks. Your 450 SGLI, you know, yeah, we want them folks. Landlord, letting people come all up in your crib, woo, vivid. We want them folks, Most High. We want them folks. Timber. And the bigger they are, and the bigger they are, and the bigger they are you not entertained? And the bigger they are. Ballin'. 87% from the free throw line, all the way from high school on up. Hey, Johnny Branch, tell them about me, bro. Little sidekick. Hey, you know why I brought that up? Let me show you how good I was, yo. I gotta brag about myself a little bit. People don't think you that guy. At 5'10", starting next to Johnny Branch, straight off the GC football field. Why? Little short guy couldn't handle that D over there. You can't get that D, bro? I got you. Let me get in there. Coach said, let me get in there. Scoot over. Hey. Why that important? You like, what? What are you talking about? I played alongside the Michael Jordan, the mini-me Michael Jordan of Chicago. In the 90 right there, 80, 89, 99. Yeah. Cat Daddy was on Junior Sports Illustrated. Johnny Branch. Now you like, your daddy said don't be idolizing nobody. You're not listening. I played next to Cat Daddy. I was out of Chicago. Name was Johnny Branch. Only reason why he went to GC. No, I'm sorry, Jay, man. I mean, it's typical though, bro. Just, don't stress. Back then, because I know you smart as hell now. He was a dumb man. A dumb man. But on that basketball, I played next to a dude that was on Sports Illustrated, Junior Sports Illustrated. I did. Straight off the football field. Yes! I'm pumping up my ego, but I ain't pumping it. It's already been done, you see what I'm saying? Hey, should I leave it out like that? Split it? I think, ooh, I like that. I did that right there, bro. Yeah, do that right there. Like you got wings or something. Yeah, do that right there. Yeah, I played next to Cat Daddy. What's up, John? Rosa. What's up, Shot-Town? Act like we know. What's up, Gene? What's up, Lydell? Who out there? Oh. Beloved, it took me a minute. That's why Spirit say, hold on, I got something. It took me a minute, you know what I'm saying? There's some faces I'll catch quick, you know what I'm saying? You'll never forget. We was in a traumatic situation. And as I kept watching, right, I know it was the interracial relationship that made me click on it, because I like that, because I want people to know that I respect, and I never seen no problem with it. I don't see color like that. But to realize me and you was in that wreck. Wow. Beautiful. Looking good. No, things are good. It goes and shows that synchronicity and all that other good stuff. All right, hey, y'all be safe out here. A lot of misdirection. Beloved, this morning, get my coffee, my beloved, like he say. Man, devil working. If the devil working overtime to bring that chaos or bring it around, this hunt your mama virus or whatever it is. Slap the virus out your mama's mouth or something. I don't know. Thank God. Think about the timing. Hot outside. Get some sun, get some tree growth, chlorophyll yourself. Give me some walking sanitizer, clean your hands and all that kind of stuff. That's probably the worst thing for me to do is start going in this gym, people touching stuff. So that means don't be real touchy and have you a little wet wiper. Okay, I got you. Scare factor. So you got aliens? Yeah, possibility. Uh-oh, you got a ship, a boat? Yeah. Plagued? Yeah. Blue bonnet? Blue bonnet? Smallpox? Rats? Where you heard that before? Find out what them smallpox and the rats and plagues back in the day. History. This is where history's important. Look up, take a reminisce down memory lane with the Boston Tea Party. Might not look like the same thing, but I'm trying to tell you something. Hey! And then keep calming your nerves. Most of y'all got nano something, blano, rano, some kind of thing running through your blood. If you had a needle put in your arm in the past 10 years, if you've had a needle in your arm and you doing it, possibilities what could be in you. theorize. You can draw this as conspiracy if you like to, but you can look at it too. We talking about nano and all this stuff right there, right? So that's a remote control type equipment in your body remotely to do what? So if your child is immature, not up on things, just run around with your head cut off, somebody pushing this button and stuff on you and you high as a kite on these pills, drunk, sneaky, snacky, boo, ah, woo, out of pocket is what they call it. And they start pushing this button on you, start to aggravate your insides and stuff like that. I always remember, Cat Daddy told you, it's gonna take a lot to smile. You got to smile, right? So, as much balance as you can, much as that sun as you can. Bath and body with that water, rinse a lot, spiritual soul tone, wash that off. Salt bath, stuff like that. Stay prayed up, most highs around us. Heavy, big time. But you gotta believe though. You gotta believe big time. You gotta believe in yourself, your self-awareness. And then our synchronicity is a protection, an armor. Understand that, know that? Right? You value the protection, you want the armor, then the real talk of it, you can't be, there's a level. If you go to below, then you're saying, and then you use this if you want to or not, it's on you. If it's anything below my level of what I am, who I am, and how I move, then it's not going to work for you. Your protection not going to be, it's not going to, this is not. What does that mean? There's things I know that I don't think about, want to think about, care about, whatever. You take that in lieu. That's crazy. All that is I guess we're bringing our youth back. I'm looking at the lady. She had she has her ducks in the window, and I invested in them ducks, but she had her shade up, so she just moved it, and I was like, wow, okay. And I said it because I was in another place, and the older man had ducks in his window, and then there's a Jeep that drives by, and he got ducks in his window. So we're getting our youth back inside us. That's a good thing. Cool. 3 on 3. Let's get some spiritual. What's good? What's good? Some been noticed those that monitor me and stuff like that. You know, you don't mind talking to yourself. You don't mind getting that air, that aura of yours is like a soundboard. You're not really talking to yourself. So many ways, and I don't entertain like telling people like I'm talking to Most High, because I know that when I talk, you know, have a question or whatever, and I'm like, man, shout it, it's a bounce oratory of the answers are within my aura. You see what I'm talking about? So I look at my aura as being Most High. You know what I'm saying? My force field, or whatever, being Most High. So I'm talking to what is already around me. Many understand that. So then it reflects back my answers and stuff like that. Because it's just your inner, boom, giving it time. You know, if you give it time, then decisions or answers or whatever come through. It depends on yourself. So if you find yourself like that, you know, don't let people say you crazy or something like that. Now, I don't mean talking about you just out. You know, we know our folks that some wires are loose, you know what I'm saying? They'll just be talking to themselves, you know. And they're not just talking to themselves, they just in another world, that's all. That's all, in another world, right? So I leave that right there. Thank you. Mind, body, and soul. Why? Had to get that vent off so I don't be carrying no weight and all that stuff, because that's what society wants you. Bog you down, weigh you down. Why? Want AI to put a smile on your face. Get on the computer. It'll put a smile on your face. You better keep winning out here. Human race. Love on the highest volume. Boom. Balanced out for sure. Love you out there. Know the true meaning of it. You know what I'm talking about? Look at me. Some use it but don't know the true meaning of it, just the copy overlay of it. You know what I'm talking about? Know your true meaning of you. And never X yourself out. In a love and peace, food.